Yo, welcome back to the channel. I am LOKISX. Today we're going to do a bit of an unboxing. So we have just got a bunch of goodies from Golebys Parts. Now these guys are known pretty much as JZ specialists. They do, I think, a couple of RB things as well, but primarily I know them for JZs, and probably a lot of other people know them for JZ parts, 1J, 2J, VVTI, non-VVTI, etc. I bought a whole bunch of stuff from them. Let's go through it and we'll see what we've got. Let's check out. Oh, and we did get some little bits and pieces from eBay as well, which are these guys here. So I could not pick what kind of pulleys I wanted for my motor. So I bought silver ones, and you know what's coming. And I bought purple ones. What do you guys reckon? Which ones do you like more, the silver or the purple?
Probably say the purple.
Yeah, I think the purples actually would look pretty cool. The silvers look nice, but yeah, no, I think the purples are a pretty funky addition. Anyway, let me know what one you guys would run on this motor in the comments. Silver or purple. You can get the harmonic balancers in these too, but I was not going to risk running a China spec harmonic balancer on a J that I use for drifting. That's just asking for a bad time. Alright, so first thing in the box of goodies, let's just get this straight out of the way. This is probably my water pump kit. Yeah, I'm trying to get this one-handed. Whoa, nice and heavy. Should probably get myself a razor and make this easier, shouldn't I? Don't you want getting his 1J out? No, you're going to hit it with a pressure washer, aren't you? Damn it! Alright, that won't be too long. We are just checking out parts. Well, Benjamin is going to, it is pretty filth. Smash this with a gurney. Mine didn't look that bad, but at the same time, mine was definitely worse than the water galleries.
Yeah, there's a bit of a workhorse on the outside there.
So check this out, we were talking about this earlier. So this is the non-VVTI 1J, and this is the VVTI 1J. Obviously my cams have been removed off that at the moment, but have a look at the VCT solenoid on this cam, how much it wobbles. So cams are not meant to move, right? It doesn't move at all. Look at this. She is not happy.
Yeah, don't have to inspect what's going on inside there.
So it's all part of the front here.
If you're a beamer fag, this would be your Venus line.
Your what?
Venus line.
Venus line?
Yes.
What is a Venus line?
Something with beamers. Break all the time. In other words, it's just an oil line.
No offense to any Euro fans here, that's just not my thing.
No offense to you, I own 2 beamers, they're terrible. I own Japanese cars, they're terrible too. The one thing is owning the cars.
What do you like more though?
Cars.
Cars. That's probably the difference between you and me. I'm like hardcore Japanese fanatic, and you're like, I'll just try a bit of everything. Don't say anything, Benjamin.
I'm always saying got nothing positive, so don't say anything at all.
Alright, let's just have a quick look at what comes in the genuine Lexus / Toyota parts for the water pump. Yeah, well, this is what you see when you open a box. We've got all our grommets and our rubber seals and our gasket, which is great. Some tape to the box. A gigantic water pump. Here we go. Here's our water pump. For info's sake, this is non-VVTI. So let's just go line it up with the motor and just double check the old one. Just to make sure we've got the one with the correct bolt holes. Yeah, just watering your JZ, Benjamin?
Let's grow some power.
You gotta grow some power?
Yeah.
You gotta grow some
nurture it. I'm gonna shit on it next.
Benjamin. I don't think human feces works as effective manure. It wasn't The Martian?
Yeah, we're making taters.
You're not making tater jays. Maybe you guys know what we're talking about. Yes, this is definitely mine. We've got some nice crispy crackers in the inlet. Damn. God, that's gross. Stay tuned for a full exclusive video of an unbolting and I don't even know what you call it. What would you even call that? De-honeycombing of this water pump. We'll see how bad this thing is.
Fossicking for gold.
Fossicking for, yes, we'll go for a fool's gold hunt. 88400 F. 88400 F2. Is there any change between that one and the other one? No idea why. Toyota is special like this. You'll find random stuff like this and nothing is ever the same, or something you go to buy something and there's like 20 different variants of something. It's just a Toyota thing. Just stay. Okay, what other goodies do we have? Let's just get this straight out of the way. You know, I couldn't have gone a purple motor without doing the HKS timing belt kit. So we have gone and done that. Genuine HKS. I would say overnight parts from Japan, but it took a bit longer to get here, so probably not overnight. Exhaust manifold, gaskets. These are Mills style? Yes, they're Mills. What I mean by Mills is multi-layered gasket. I don't know if you can see them in the packet there, but it's 3 or 4 little thin sheets of metal and they're all kind of pressed together. That little dude up there. They are really good gaskets. Like, they are very, very hard gaskets to blow out as well. Whereas if you just go to a normal automotive store, usually they give you the perforated gaskets and they're trash. They don't last long at all on turbo cars. These you can run hot, cold a million times through and they don't care. And it takes a lot to rip that kind of open, whereas your perforated gasket pretty much is just, imagine foam and aluminium foil put together. And that's what you're hoping holds all your exhaust gases and doesn't blow out. Okay, this guy, this is a good one. I like this one. So this is a Goleby special. If I can find what the other half to it I'm looking for. Sweet, all right, I can. This is an AC delete bracket from Golebys. Now, this gets rid of your compressor and allows you to still run everything you need to. Nice heavy duty, big steel thing. They also give you the right belt that you need, so once you delete your AC compressor, you've got the correct belt to run, and they also give you the correct engine pulley to put on the edge here so you can run all your belts. I almost forgot, we have the belt tensioner and the belt tensioner pulley. This is part of the timing kit stuff, and all these guys go on the front of the motor. Front crank seal, cam seals. Always important to do these, especially if you're refreshing a motor, because you never know how old the other ones are. And the worst thing is, like, you get everything running, it's perfect, and then you get on the dyno or whatever you got to do to it, and it starts leaking, and you're like, ah. This is really cool, this one. Now, Golebys developed their own coil pack kit that deletes the original JZ coil packs and runs Bosch or Yaris coil pack conversion. These are brand new. They used to source genuine Yaris ones, and then they found an aftermarket company that done Yaris equivalents that were just as good. And then obviously they've got Bosch ones. Now this coil pack kit, which comes with all the hardware you need to mount these guys, including custom brackets that they cut out, and plugs. This is actually a discontinued kit, so Golebys, I think, might still have a couple of these left for sale, so if you are in desperate or dire need for a coil pack upgrade kit, have a look on their website. They might have some of these still in stock. However, what they have upgraded to is R35 coil pack kit, so it replaces all this. This is probably around $690 worth of stuff. They've had the Yaris coil pack conversion kit up for years now, probably like 5 or 6 years, so it's nothing new. They are really good, they're well proven. I'm keen to see how these are going to sit in the J and how far they stick out with the brackets and all that kind of thing, because that will determine whether or not I can make a custom coil pack cover, whether I do like my own version, or if I can run the OEM one, or you know, how they sit. So I'm really keen to see how that turns out. Now, last but not least, this is really cool, this thing. This is an idle air control valve. Now this is an expensive little unit. This is around $250 for this thing, but it is well worth it. So this is the Siltech idle air control valve. Now this is an upgrade from the OEM ones, which have around 6 wires. These guys have 2 wires. Now what these do, especially if you're building a JZ or you're building like a modified or aftermarket ECU JZ, is they talk really well to the Haltex or to the Lynx, whatever ECUs you're running. And they make the car a lot more drivable and idle a lot smoother than what they would if you're trying to run the OEM system. If you run a nice built JZ, but it idles like a beep, you might need one of these things. I've never run one before, so I'll let you know how they go. And otherwise just follow the video and we'll see how they go on the build and the progress. You'll plug with them and stuff and all your instructions. And I think that pretty much covers what we got. Alright, so I figured I'd show you guys how this core pack conversion kit works. Now you get 3 of these little core pack brackets. Now these are to adapt the core pack area to the Yaris core packs, which look like this. Which very obviously aren't the core packs that fit in here or go in here, so they won't work by themselves, and they attach like so. And attach on like that. Now, I don't have spark plugs in this yet, so I'm not putting them in completely yet. However, I will do the second and third bracket and I'll show you as I go. And obviously I've got my valve covers off because I still have to paint them. I'm going to leave these till lucky last. I've got something pretty special in mind for these, so I want to leave them till the very last thing I do, that way they don't get damaged or scratched or, you know, dirty, etc. It might not sit up too much higher than the OEM valve cover, so I mightn't have to get too fancy with the valve cover I make for it. Benjamin is over here doing the same thing, anodizing his block, putting glitter everywhere to make his block all pretty. What colour are you going, Benjamin?
Red.
What colour?
Red.
Do you remember what red is in Japanese?
Red.
No. Come on, come on. It's an initial D. The FD and the FC drive the team.
Akagi.
Yeah, close. Yes. Yes, okay, let's give you that. It's Aka. Aka, red is Aka.
Okay.
But yes, Akagi is Akagi Red Suns. So like the team. Trying to teach Ben Japanese. You guys will find out why soon. Benjamin, what's left? What is left?
What is left?
Yep, left.
A whole bunch.
No, what is left and right? Come on, give me right. What's right?
That's right.
Yep.
JZs.
Come on.
I'm not playing your game.
Play the game. Just play the game.
No.
Come on, left. Go. Left. You're driving, and I'm telling you, I'm screaming at you to go a direction because you're going the wrong way on the toge. Go left. No, don't put glitter everywhere. Jesus. That does not count.
Naminea! Here's my Miggy finger.
There's no Miggies.
Bugger off.
Okay, what is bugger off? What is go away?
Naminea!
Oh, it's gonna be a long road. Long road. Yeah, so Benjamin is painting.
Yeah.
Don't spray me again. I'm trying to explain what you're doing. He's painting his block red because I inspired him with my purple block to do something with his while he had his motor out. So it's gonna look really cool. Yes, these little guys. These are part of the Golebys core pack kit. So you get these little dudes. They got little sleeves. And then these little guys here are for the top of the core packs. So once the core pack is on top, as here, you then put these little guys on there. Oh, I don't want to do this because I currently don't have my valve covers on, and I'm watching the camera and not what I'm doing. Oh, that could be a bad time. Okay. Whew, okay. Fine. There we go. Rough idea of what it's gonna look like. Anyway, you guys are all drift kids or car people, and if you're not, I'm sure you're sitting next to one, so they can explain the rest of it. Let's get these other 2 brackets on, and we'll go from there. Just balance you guys on like a cylindrical plenum, so if I slightly move this the wrong way, my camera is gonna eat. So just start yelling and screaming and bashing on the screen. Hopefully I can grab it in time. Benjamin picks the worst possible time to paint his block, and he paints it inside. So now all my engine's getting covered in anodized glitter. That's not too bad though. I'm probably about 3 meters away from him, so it could be worse. So making sure when I'm putting these on, they got the little stickers on the bottom. So they got front, middle, back. I've put the stickers on the opposite side. If you do buy this kit off Golebys and they do have it in stock, that sticker will be on the top side. Now these face upwards, so the core packs can attach to these. And if you don't have a permanent marker, make sure you don't wipe your stickers off. Just tap it in. I'm left-handed, so playing with my right hand is kind of weird.
That's not good.
This is a really cool kit. Thank you very much, Golebys. I was tossing up when I was buying this whether I should go the Yaris kit or if I should just save for a couple of weeks and try to get the R35 kit. But then I was like, at the same time, the R35 kit's like 1000 horsepower JZ material. Like, I'm not gonna push that. I'll probably be lucky to run maybe, I don't know. The way this is going, I only wanted to run like 400 horsepower, but it's probably gonna be around the 500 horsepower mark, judging by the end of this. The tune, the ECU, the injectors I'm gonna need for it, everything like that. So, unintentionally, I suppose, it got a little out of hand and I'm now kind of building a motor. I don't know, it might have springs, retainers and shims. I'm not sure, it might have valve work, I have no idea. It was bought apparently having had head work done to it, which is why it has the HKS cams and the Jun gears on it. Who knows? I don't know. I honestly don't really care. It's all been set up and it's been put in, so I'm just making sure everything is tight and then I'll worry about it on later, I don't know, on the dyno. If it runs and it doesn't breathe smoke, I'm happy. That's all I want from this. It's not a simple thing for a poor person to say. It's like, I'm building a motor, but even though I put all brand new stuff on it, there's no guarantee it is great, and it could still have things wrong with it. And the thing that's gonna make me the most happy is just knowing that there's nothing wrong with it. It's not that it's gonna make 600 horsepower, just that it'll run. We are almost done with these, just give me a sec. Just before Benjamin goes haywire with his paint, I'm just gonna cover this over, and then we can go watch him paint his block. D2 sent me this lovely little towel that I've now got upside down, but it came with my coilovers that I put in my 32, which are D2 racing coilovers as well. I got a HKS one as well, but I save it for my dash. Keeps all the sun out. I think I got stuff on my face. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.